Usually, taking the one-hit Obliterator is the very first part of the Champion's Ballad in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. By taking this weapon, Link starts a quest involving enemy camps on the Great Plateau, with the goal being to clear them out to move on with the story. But that got us wondering, what would happen if you did this later? What interesting things would happen if you did this after clearing the rest of the Champion's Ballad? Could you redo the whole quest? Let's find out. Starting with the first question you've probably got in your mind. Given the Obliterator is rendered unusable after a camp section, how can you get it after beating the entire quest? Well, there's actually a surprisingly simple answer to that. Basically, it's only made unusable if you get it normally. Note the word normally. If however you wrong warp in and beat the final trial that way, the Obliterator is not rendered unusable. The pedestal which summons it still works even after beating the final trial. So we use it, we pick up the Obliterator, and what happens? Well, things get a little strange. It starts out normal enough, but the quest name and marker also appears immediately afterwards, saying the quest is already complete. And the whole trial part doesn't begin at all. The enemy camps don't appear, the sky doesn't go dark, NPCs on the plateau don't disappear. Additionally, the camp section doesn't play. Link doesn't start the quest as expected, instead he just gets given the Obliterator. Sadly for us though, like with the last trick to keep the one-hit Obliterator, getting it outside the quest renders it virtually unusable, doing only 1 damage to enemies. It does have infinite durability, but it's pretty useless nonetheless. Its only use here is for challenge runs. However, it does make it easy to keep the thing regardless. We can jump off the plateau and nothing happens, we can warp around and nothing happens. It's basically a much easier way to keep the Obliterator compared to minigame storage, and it's a lot more practical to boot. Still, the glitch isn't over just yet. No, we can return to a Shrine of Resurrection. And guess what happens? Yep, we can get another Obliterator and repeat the process. Well, we can do it once. Once we get 2 Obliterators, the game finally wisens up to things and stops us getting any more. Additionally, it also breaks the pedestal altogether, meaning the final trial is now rendered inaccessible for the rest of the story. So yeah, there's your answer. Getting the Obliterator after Champion's Ballad just gives you the Obliterator to keep forever.